Hello, brothers and sisters. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down to 10 minutes. And of course, if it goes over 10 minutes, that means it's something very important. But I really don't like going over 10 minutes because the attention span for most people is fucking pathetic. Okay? And so I try my best to make you smile. But if it's not working, you can get the hell off the page. Get the fuck off the page. Now, as you already know, I got a 20-hour job of watching my daughter, and I have to train my wife. And I may have a second wife and a third wife. I try my best. People say they believe in God, right? So I have to make my prayers and my meditations, even though I know, but it usually doesn't work. Okay? I know it doesn't work, but I have a pure heart. I'm a fool with a pure heart. Wise as motherfucker, okay? Now I'm wasting about $1 million of your time, okay? To get rid of most of the imbeciles. But this subject is very important, so I want you to pay attention. Okay, Black Lives Matter versus BLM versus BLM. All right, I didn't write no notes for this. Okay, so I might go off on the ramble on the top of my head because someone sent me a video about some fucking dogs, and then someone sent me a video about some dude getting shot. Okay, which is the most popular thing that's going on right now. Black Lives Matter versus Blue Lives Matter. So which is more important? Black Lives Matter or Blue Lives Matter? As a matter of fact, I'm going to narrow it down so you understand the whole core cause of the Black Lives Matter movement. The Black Lives Matter movement is an excuse. It's a crutch for the black community. Al Sharpton will pop his head up for something like that, where a person seemingly, the word is seemingly, gets shot because of some racist fucking cops. Some fucking pigs. Okay? Now, don't take anything I say like insultingly and hurtful for the hurt in your deepest heart. Don't do it. Because everything I say is like satire, comedy, and common sense combined in one fell fucking swoop. Now, okay, Black Lives Matter is mainly a crutch. It's used basically to commit a race war. Naturally, just like Louis Master Farrakhan, those hate mongers, the speeches and stuff like that, they talk like they look down on white people and shit like that. So you got these cops, they showing these videos to these people that actually getting shot, right? But 9 times out of 10, nobody talks about black on black crime. 9 times out of 10, they don't show you, stats of how many cops is killing crackers out there over blacks. They don't show you that shit. It's all a media mogul from the Jewish empires and the Zionists, the oligarchies from the top, so they can create more entertainment for y'all fools and y'all liberals out there. I kept reading and keep reading. I said, what is this Black Lives Matter? Why don't nobody talk about the dead fucking cops? That fucking pisses me the fuck off. What about the defense for the cops? What about, I'm not saying that there's no such thing as racist cops. I'm not saying that. I had the cops pull guns on me at least about a few times. One time it was in the rain at 2 a.m, washing my car. People were asking me, hey, why are you outside at 2 a.m? Because the fucking rain can rush off my fucking car as I'm washing that motherfucker. Isn't that smart? The cops even asked me, what you doing out here? I had a hood on, and I look like a nigga. Look like a nigga? Maybe it's my glasses. But you know what the cops told me? It's my composure. It's my character. Said the way you talk. That's how you would sound. What you're doing. What your movements are. Okay. I know about Black Lives Matter. I said, hey, why does Black Lives Matter exist? Because racist, low-level, ignorant, racist motherfuckers. Blacks. Okay. I'm not saying blacks are racist, but I'm saying it's a tool. It's a strategy to use against the white privileged. Okay. And you have to understand something. Okay, my words are jumbled because I'm trying to put my words together and understand it. Black Lives Matter is a crutch. So the only way blacks can understand each other is to basically dress proper attire. And sometimes it may not even be your attire. It's your movements. It's your karma dharma. When I was younger, okay, I got picked on a lot by a lot of Negroes because the shoes I wore, the clothes I wore, even my teeth was kind of fucked up at the time. So I was picked on a lot by a lot of Afrocentric Negroes in the hood because I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, right? So I said, okay, how about this shit? I'm going to get these egocentric bastards. I'm going to create a spell. Okay, see, I told you, woozy, 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 woozy. That shit worked. Okay, so I said, okay, niggas are going to start killing each other, and eventually the blue lives is going to start coming up. All right? All right, so you kill as many as fucking possible because most of the motherfuckers don't want to learn. The thing is that the trick with Black Lives Matter is that when you're trying to educate a liberal Negro, they don't want to listen. If you tell them the facts, they don't want to listen. So the only way for them to listen is basically when something bad happens to them. Okay, Sandra Bullock and all that shit. You can't be loud with these cops. These cops ain't got no time for that loudness. So the video was like this. The man went up to the car, and the man basically told him, it doesn't matter what he said about the big nose and he was giving a description. It doesn't really matter. Blacks shouldn't be looking at that or hearing that. What they should be saying is basically, okay, he had the tail light. He came to him, changed his subject, and basically walked up to the car, his white car, and said, hey, you got a tail light. If he kept his mouth fucking shut, okay, because he could have been a criminal. Why nigga gotta carry a gun? Because he needs the protection, or maybe he was a criminal. He looked like a fucking criminal, all right, and he had a gun on him, okay? So you got to understand, he told the cop that he had a weapon. And it doesn't matter what the miscommunication was. Now he had something to fear. The cop had something to fear for his life. Right? Right? So you got to understand that if you are a Negro or a Negroette or a lower species, lower minorities, it's Hispanics or Latino, whatever, okay, minority, whatever, and you know about Black Lives fucking matter, it's best to start educating yourself on how not to be a target for these blue lives that do really matter. More than Black Lives Matter. And I'm saying it. I'm saying it to y'all motherfuckers, okay? You see that nigga walking down the street with his shirt off or some shit with a strap on him. I'm like, hey, I'll be more scared of that shit. I ain't scared of no cracker who got a gun on his strap. I'll be more scared of a nigga walking down with a strap, okay? I'm like, damn, what the fuck is this? What's going on, niggas? Wake the fuck up, okay? Oh my goodness, okay? So Black lives doesn't matter as much as blue lives do. But think about it like this, y'all guys. Y'all Negroes, okay? If you got blue lives that do matter, okay, it's a small percentage of crackers out there. He's probably popping motherfucking Negroes. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I haven't seen a video yet where I just see a nigga didn't get shot for no apparent reason. And he was basically justified. I've not seen the video yet. Okay, if a cracker comes up to me, if I knew I had a gun, I would usually have my hands out the window so the cop car can see. Use your brains, Negroes. Why the fuck is this? Why is this shit still talked about? It's just that's just what they want, okay, for right now, because they feel they're underprivileged, okay. They feel they're just being neglected. Maybe that's the psychological reason. But blue lives matter more because of the fact that there's far more good cops than bad cops. And even if there's 50% of good cops, okay, you got to understand that they're protecting our asses. And a lot of motherfuckers out there aren't trained by a proper daddy. So now you got a dilemma with the feminist movement, okay, who ain't training children the proper way. Okay? 9 times out of 10, cops ain't killing women, Negroette women, they're killing niggas. Right? They're killing, most of the time, they're killing fucking crackers, really. But they ain't gonna tell you that statistics. They're gonna kill some dudes. Dudes are the ones who's causing crimes with the guns and shit like that. They bringing that shit illegally into the hood. So please, people, if you're a liberal person and you say Black Lives Matter, that's not fucking right. Don't say that. Let's say that we gotta become more aware. We gotta awake to a certain point to where there's no such thing as Black Lives Matter, where the blue lives matter. But guess what? Listen to this. Nobody advertises all of the deaths that occur with blue lives matter. You understand that's kind of backwards? I'm like, they trying to protect us. And when the criminals start killing motherfucking crackers, or even black people, as a matter of fact, and they're cops trying to serve us, it's far more emotional. And you know what happens when a whole bunch of cops be like, oh man, I just lost my best friend who was my partner. Man, I wanted to be a cop one day. I said I wanted to be a cop, but the spirit took that shit away from me because I wanted to pop a couple bunch of niggas. I wanted to. I was being bullied on by blacks, okay? So you understand how I feel about that Black Lives Matter. You understand? Yeah, right. I got along with more of the hillbillies and the crackers than the fucking Negroes. That doesn't even make any fucking sense. That doesn't even make no fucking sense, man. They didn't hang my ass. Oh my God, man. It's irritating. So blue lives matter more than Black Lives Matter. Stop talking about Black Lives Matter and start waking the fuck up, Negroes. All right? I consider it karma dharma. A nigga did something in his past, so it come back to bite him. All right? Case closed. It's 10 minutes. Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page, motherfuckers.